Namaskar students, this is Sanjay Grodiwal, lecturer in biology. What we were doing biotechnology. We have started biotechnology in our previous lecture, and in previous lecture we have taken some examples that show you how biotechnology works. Basic idea given to you that make you sure what are you going to do, what are you going to study. What we are going to study? We are going to study biotechnology. So in this lecture video, we will proceed with some principles of biotechnology, branches of biotechnology, and some tools of RDT, recombinant DNA technology, and say genetic engineering. So what are these things? So don't worry, we will talk about them one by one, or we will take them one by one in deep. So let's start with branches of biotechnology. Two broad era of biotechnology, that are primitive biotechnology, and second one is modern biotechnology, that are being used by us day by day in daily routine life. So what I am going to take first, primitive biotechnology. Primitive biotechnology. Primitive biotechnology. Primitive biotechnology, and second one is modern biotechnology. Modern biotechnology. Let me first primitive biotechnology. What is primitive biotechnology? What do you mean by primitive biotechnology? It is based upon the era, the branch of biotechnology that is being used from primitive period. पुराने टाइम से अपने यूज करते आ रहे हैं, and it is based upon microbial activity. Microbial activity. Microbial activity means your fungus, virus, bacteria, all these micro perform metabolic activities, and in the result of metabolic activity, certain products we can obtain from them, that are protein. Certain protein can be obtained by microbial activity. I am going to give you some examples that make you sure that what is microbial activity. Some examples are alcohol production. Alcohol production, or you can say your wine production, शराब का उत्पादन. Second one is, what is second? Second one is citric acid. Citric acid production. And third one is penicillin. Antibiotic. Penicillin, the first discovered antibiotic during Second World War. Penicillin. Penicillin, citric acid, and alcohol production. Alcohol production, citric acid production, and penicillin. All are these some examples that are related to primitive biotechnology or based upon microbial activity. For example, penicillin. Penicillin is a type of antibiotic which is extracted from a fungus and used to kill another microbe or another bacteria, fungus, etc. That is known as penicillin or antibiotic. First discovered antibiotic. So penicillin is being produced by the help of primitive biotechnology. This is based upon microbial activity, and microbe is fungus. In the case of penicillin, when we produce penicillin, it is all based upon microbial activity. In this case, fungus is that certain microbe that produces a certain kind of protein, which is penicillin. So what is antibiotic? Antibiotic is a certain kind of protein which is extracted from microbe and used to kill another microbe or microbial activity. That is antibiotic. And first discovered antibiotic was penicillin. Another example is citric acid and alcohol production. In alcohol production, we use yeast, a kind of fungus. So in all cases, the bacteria or fungus are being used to produce a certain or useful beneficial protein. I think you got it. And this is primitive biotechnology based upon microbial activity. So you can take more example in microbial activity. In daily routine life, you set your curd during the night 4 to 5 hours. In 4 to 5 hours, milk is converted into curd by the help of starter. When we pour our starter, khatta, jamun, whatever you say it, add in or pour it in milk, and after 4 to 5 hours, the milk is converted into curd by the help of lactobacillus bacteria or LAB bacteria, which is present in milk. In this way, there is also a microbial activity behind setting of curd, LAB bacteria. Okay, so this is primitive biotechnology. Let me talk about modern biotechnology. What is this? How do you consider modern biotechnology? How do you determine modern biotechnology? So, where do you find modern biotechnology? When we talk about ATC and PTC, what I am talking, ATC or PTC, animal tissue culture, plant tissue culture, we will talk about it later. Your industrial insulin, well-known hormone, playing a major role in balancing of glucose level in our body. Insulin, PTC, plant tissue culture, animal tissue culture. All these examples are being related to modern biotechnology. When we produce insulin on industrial level, this is a product of modern biotechnology. We are using E. coli. E. coli is being used in the production of industrial insulin. A certain gene which is related to produce insulin is extracted from beta cells of pancreas and inserted in E. coli. After some time, E. coli start producing insulin due to the presence of insulin coding gene. Second one is ATC and PTC, animal tissue culture and plant tissue culture. In this technique, plant tissue can be taken as explant on culture medium, and after some time, new plantlets, new plant can be grown on culture medium by the help of those explants, those plant parts. This technique is known as PTC. And in the case of ATC, animal tissue can be taken in controlled condition, and organs, several kind of organs can be prepared, can be synthesized, can be made in laboratory. This technique is known as ATC, PTC, and insulin production. All these are examples can be taken in the name of modern biotechnology. So this is a kind of advanced biotechnology. The primitive biotechnology is certain kind of techniques based on microbial activity. We have completed primitive biotechnology and modern biotechnology. The two portion of biotechnology, or you can say the two era of biotechnology. Okay, now we are going to take principles of biotechnology. Principles of biotechnology. It's all about how biotechnology works. किस तरह से biotechnology काम करती है. There are two techniques considered as the principles of biotechnology. What are these techniques? First one is genetic engineering. Genetic engineering. Genetic engineering. And second one is biological process. Biological process or processes. So first is genetic engineering and second one is biological processes or bioprocesses. So talk about genetic engineering. These are two core techniques biotechnology based upon. इन दो टेक्निक के ऊपर ये प्रिंसिपल्स कह सकते हैं या टेक्निक बोला जा सकता है, इसके ऊपर पूरी बायोटेक्नोलॉजी बेस्ड है. तो पहले अपने बात करें जेनेटिक इंजीनियरिंग की, और यू कैन से आरडीटी. इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज आरडीटी. इफ आई एक्सपेंड इट, आर मीन्स रिकॉम्बिनेंट, रिकॉम्बिनेंट दोबारा तैयार किया हो. डी मीन्स डी रेफर्स टू डीएनए, रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए. टी रेफर्स टू टेक्निक. टेक्निक्स. So RDT means, if I expand it, recombinant DNA technology. In short, rDNA technology. rDNA technology. Recombinant DNA technology. Recombinant means rDNA or recombinant DNA is a reformed DNA after joining to different kind of species DNA. दो अलग स्पीसीज के डीएनए को आपस में ज्वाइन करवाने के बाद जो नया डीएनए बनता है, दैट इज कंसिडर्ड एज आरडीएनए और रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए. एंड दिस टेक्निक is known as recombinant DNA technology या recombinant DNA techniques. Another name is genetic engineering. In these techniques, or we can say in genetic engineering or RDT, in these techniques we cut the DNA, we join the DNA, and we join the DNA coming from different species. We obtain recombinant DNA or rDNA as a product. This is genetic engineering. Next one is biological processes or bioprocesses. When we perform genetic engineering or RDT, we face some problem like contamination. Contamination हो जाता है, unwanted substance आ जाते हैं, unwanted element आ जाते हैं. For example, when we work on E. coli, a certain kind of bacteria, when we work upon E. coli in controlled condition, when we culture E. coli cells, another unwanted cells, or you can say unwanted microbial cells can be grown with E. coli. So these are unwanted. We don't want to grow them. Let me repeat it again. When we work upon E. coli, other type of unwanted cells can be grown with E. coli on culture medium, in controlled condition. They are unwanted cells. They are unwanted element we don't want to grow. These biological processes are certain kind of techniques which are being used to kill or remove unwanted cells, unwanted microbial growth from our culture medium. So genetic engineering and biological processes are two core techniques biotechnology based upon. So we can say these are the principles of biotechnology. किस तरह से biotechnology इन एक्टिविटी, इन टेक्निक के आधार पर काम करती, वो हमने सीखा. We are going to discuss about tools of RDT. I am trying to say tools of RDT or genetic engineering. Recombinant DNA technology, or you can say genetic engineering. The tool of RDT, tools of RDT or genetic engineering. So tools means equipment, apparatus, devices which are being used in RDT or genetic engineering, or you can say biotechnology. These devices or tools help us to extract beneficial protein from microbes or host cell. Okay, so first tool is restriction enzymes. Restriction enzymes. Second one is vector. Third one is host cell. Fourth, agarose gel electrophoresis. Blotting. Blotting techniques. And last one, PCR, polymerase chain reaction. So all these are some tools of RDT which helps in extracting desirable protein from host cell or microbes. Okay, so first one is restriction enzymes. The restriction enzymes are of two types, endonuclease and exonuclease. So we will talk about after some time. Next one is vector, host, agarose gel electrophoresis, blotting techniques, and PCR. We are going to take one by one. So first is restriction enzyme. What are restriction enzymes? Enzymes those cut the DNA on restriction sites. Restriction sites means these enzymes cannot cut the DNA anywhere. They are bounded to cut the DNA on restriction site. स्पेसिफिक साइट्स होती है डीएनए के ऊपर, वहीं पर जाकर कट लगा सकते हैं. फ्री नहीं है, कहीं पर भी जाकर कट नहीं लगा सकते, स्पेसिफिक साइट पे जाएंगे. सपोज इट्स योर डीएनए एंड दिस इज द सीक्वेंस ऑफ डीएनए. दिस इज द सीक्वेंस appeared on DNA molecule like A, G, C, T, 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 A, G, C, T. I have taken a DNA fragment on which nitrogenous bases or you can say nucleotide are arranged randomly, for example. Okay, so this is a type of, suppose this is a type of restriction enzyme. So this restriction enzyme cut the DNA on a specific site. Suppose this is the restriction site or a specific sequence where this enzyme cut the DNA. Okay, so these enzymes can be of two types. First one is endonuclease. Endonuclease, restriction endonuclease enzyme. Second one is exonuclease. Exonuclease, restriction exonuclease enzyme. So when we take first exonuclease, this type of restriction enzyme cut the DNA from outside. What I am talking? I am talking exonuclease enzyme or restriction exonuclease enzyme cut the DNA from outside. So these type of enzymes can be called restriction exo, बाहर की ओर काटता है DNA fragment, and in result blunt ends of DNA fragments are obtained. Blunt end means this is a fragment of double-stranded DNA, and exonuclease cut the DNA from this side, outside. So these blunt ends will be obtained after cutting the DNA from outside. ये बिल्कुल सपाट काट रहा है किसको? डीएनए फ्रैगमेंट को. कौन? एक्सोन्यूक्लियस एंजाइम. स्पेसिफिक साइट तो है लेकिन एक्सोन्यूक्लियस एंजाइम का काम है बिल्कुल सपाट काटना. वहां पर कट लगा रहा है जिससे कट लगाने के बाद जो फ्रैगमेंट बनेंगे वो बिल्कुल ब्लंट बनेंगे, बिल्कुल सपाट बनेंगे. ओके, इफ यू टॉक अबाउट एंडोन्यूक्लियस एंजाइम, these type of enzymes cut the DNA on palindromic sequence. Palindromic sequence. Very important. In your textbook, palindrome sequence is written there, but I am taking as palindromic sequence. Both are similar. कोई चेंज नहीं है इसमें, कोई बदलाव नहीं है, एक ही बात है. तो restriction endonuclease enzyme cut the DNA inside it or cut the DNA on palindromic sequence. Let me explain. This is a DNA fragment. Sequenced with GAATTC. इसके ऊपर सीक्वेंस लिखा हुआ है GAATTC, क्योंकि डीएनए होता है वो डबल स्ट्रैंडेड होता है. तो इसका जो कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री फ्रेगमेंट है, दूसरा जो इसका स्ट्रैंड है, उस पे सीक्वेंस क्या होगा? सी के साथ कौन जुड़ता है हमेशा? ज्वाइन करता है हमेशा जी. टी के साथ कौन ज्वाइन करेगा? ए के साथ कौन ज्वाइन करेगा? टी. और जी के साथ कौन करेगा? सी. सो बोथ आर कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री टू ईच अदर. GAATTC, CTTAAG. Direction should be mentioned. Direction is 5 prime to 3 prime. This is 5 prime to 3 prime. This strand is directed from 5 prime to 3 prime. So both are opposite directed. When we observe it carefully, you will find GAATTC in 5 prime to 3 prime. And when we observe the next strand, the complementary strand sequence GAATTC also in opposite direction. The sequence GAATTC is repeated in the next strand or complementary strand GAATTC in opposite direction. Okay, so this type of sequence on DNA is considered as palindromic sequence or palindrome sequence. It's a kind of special sequence of nucleotides, or you can say nitrogenous bases, that can be read same on opposite direction. इसको अगर आपने GAATTC इस तरह से 5 प्राइम टू 3 प्राइम इस स्ट्रैंड में पढ़ते हैं, इसकी डायरेक्शन किस तरफ है? इस तरफ. और इसकी डायरेक्शन है इस तरफ. तो बोथ डायरेक्शन में क्या होगा? इसको सिमिलर पढ़ा जाएगा. GAATTC, जिस तरह से मलयालम बोलते हैं अपने, नवजीवन बोलते हैं, तो जब उसको बोलते हैं उल्टा सीधा एक बराबर होता है. वही चीज है पैलिंड्रोम सीक्वेंस या पैलिंड्रोमिक सीक्वेंस. सो इस पैलिंड्रोमिक सीक्वेंस के ऊपर एक एंजाइम का एग्जांपल लेता हूं. इसी एंजाइम का एंडोन्यूक्लियस एंजाइम. फॉर एंडोन्यूक्लियस एंजाइम एन एग्जांपल कैन बी टेकन, दैट इज EcoR1. It's a kind of restriction endonuclease enzyme that is extracted from E. coli. That's why it is EcoR1. It's a kind of restriction endonuclease enzyme that cut the DNA where it finds A, G or A, G and A. Okay, so where it cut the DNA? Here. In between G and A, where it finds G and A. And in this strand, here G and A, this is the site, this is the sequence where this restriction endonuclease enzyme cut the DNA. So if we cut the DNA from this side, from this sequence, it should be like this. After cutting the DNA, both fragments of DNA look like sticky ends. So these are sticky ends, whereas these are blunt ends. Sticky ends. Sticky ends of DNA strands that can be joined together easily. अगर इनको दोबारा आपने जोड़ना चाहें तो इजिली फिट हो सकते हैं, क्योंकि इसके अंदर ग्रूव बने हुए, इस ग्रूव के अंदर फिट हो जाएंगे, क्योंकि आपने डीएनए को यहां से काटा है. इस तरह से दो फ्रेगमेंट अपने को मिल गए, दैट आर स्टिकी एंड्स that can be rejoined together easily. But in the case of blunt ends or in the case of exonuclease enzyme, these ends cannot be joined together easily. So enough for today. This is our first tools of RDT. This is restriction enzymes. that are of two types, endonuclease enzyme and exonuclease enzyme. The blunt ends are products of exonuclease enzyme that cut the DNA outside. All these restriction enzymes are extracted from bacterial cells. That should be remembered. So EcoR1, it's a kind of restriction endonuclease enzyme that cut the DNA where it finds G and A. Products are sticky ends. Okay, so enough for today. We have studied the tools of RDT, and first tool is taken, that is restriction enzymes that are of two types. See you in the next video. Till then, bye and keep watching.